back on here. Just 1 second. Why did I do that, you ask? Well, I did that because we're going to reviewing the DX Prism Bicker, which is Cyclone Joker Extreme's weapon. There's a picture of Cyclone Joker Extreme with the Prism sword. Picture of the toy itself with the Prism memory. Shows how the I think that's how the memories for the double driver work. I'll be showing that. This is probably going to be a 2-part video, just so you know. I don't imagine this going any shorter than 10 minutes. On the top of the box it says it's got light, sounds, picture of the sword and shield combined and separate. Cyclone Joker Extreme's eyes, the double logo, and then like multicolored thing. I can't really tell you what it says. It's the same as the bottom. On the side it's got Extreme holding the sword and shield, as well as a picture of it, and then he's holding just the sword and shield combined outward. On the back of the box, it shows the how the prism memory can do multiple lights, just the two together. Then the sword, and basically just how it's got multiple things, and then again how it all combines there. So, but you don't want to see the box. No, you want to get to the good stuff. Well, here's the good stuff. This is it. It actually is a little bigger than what I was expecting. I mean, come on, it's a kid's toy. It's a DX kid's toy. You're not exactly expecting a show-accurate one, like a big freaking sword. So to get the sword out, what I like about this though is that it does kind of look like a dual double driver. It's like an X driver or something, but there's a button on here, a green button. Press that out, and you pull the sword out. Okay. Now this is the prism memory. It's got a nice, it's in a nice kind of crystalline greenish color, and compared to the Cyclone memory, it's got 4 LEDs, which can basically make any color, which is actually just amazing. Slide it in. The X kind of lights up. I don't know if you can actually see it because of the light, but it's got 3 slashing sounds. That's the maximum dodge. And a really neat trick. If you saw my Excel driver video, that's the henshin sound. It just sounds differently when you put in the thing. Okay, so where did I get it? Oh, I guess I could just do that. Where's mine? No, I did it in the thing. I'm taking the extreme out. Okay, now for the shield. It has slots for 4 memories, specifically the Joker, like I mean the ones that come with the double driver. You can put them in any way you want. You can also put any memory you want in here, like for instance, if I put anything else, you're gonna get the. I'll probably do a more complete video when I get my my Beetle phone. But basically, it's like sticking them in the. Okay. On the sword here, you may notice there's a crystal thing. That's actually something similar to what you have on the double driver, the Excel driver. Basically, just a nice design for the light to come through. Once it's in there, you can't really pull it out unless you press this button. There's a green tab back here. I don't know if you can see it. That's just to pull the memory out, and I'm doing it again. Okay, so this next part's gonna get really loud. Okay. It lights up. You get all 4 lights, but it is really loud. To activate the maximum drives, there's a little tab right here. There is actually another way you can do that. I'll just show you to it right away. Please don't tell me I look like the Statue of Liberty. Like I said, it does look like a really nice thing to use, like Luna right there, and then Heat and Luna on the other side. You can put any memory you want in here, except for Extreme and Fang. This was about the same as the double driver. Right, no. Yeah. So it's about the same as the double driver. I should have probably mentioned the Excel driver was about 50 bucks, 50 or 60, so maybe about 15 or 20 bucks less than these. But yeah, the same as the double driver. It really does make a nice complement, especially if you have the driver, like the double driver and Extreme. You can do the whole Extreme thing. CS Toys, I don't know if they're going to be carrying this thing any longer because I think there's a size issue, because it is a pretty big freaking box. This thing, a lot of stores tell you you can't ship it by SL. You can, that's how I got it. But it's kind of just, I think it's just over the, like under the limit, because my poor little Den sensor had to travel all alone, because this guy was way too big to travel with anyone else. But you can put any memory in the sword. Just pop the sword out. It does make quite loud. And oh, I should probably. This is not a actual function button. When you push it in, that goes in. Then when you pull the sword out, that actually trips the switch that's in here. It's basically just the same as if you go in like that. Just the same. But yeah, we take the frog memory. This is nice. Will go in, but it is actually a little bit harder to get in. It actually does come out just a little bit less. The only memory that will not go in here, well, except for the Extreme one and Fang, is this one, because of that. Right? Nothing. All in all, I actually might be able to make this under 10 minutes, but all in all, it's not really necessary, because, you know, price-wise, if you have the money and you really want it, buy it if you can find it. But it is kind of like a stocking problem, I guess, for like a lot of the things, a lot of the stores, because it is quite big. When I actually took this out of the box, it was my dad kept saying, "This is not a sword, it's a dagger," and kept on saying, "Dad, they can't give you an actual freaking sword toy." So yes, it is technically a dagger size, but for a child size, it's a sword. It does fit really nicely into my hand. It's really comfortable on the back. A lot of nice design, it's just not painted. The white kind of makes it look a little less attractive, because it just makes it look kind of like a drugstore toy, but it's not, definitely not. When you get all the memories in there, it does look quite nice. It's just quite loud. Until yesterday, the only memory I had to play with this was the Den and the prism, and the prism was the only one that actually had lights. But no, this is definitely recommended. I like the multicolored. Actually, I got a little bit more to say to this, but I'm just about out of 10 minutes, so I'm just going to stop this and do